Hello and namaste and good evening. It's evening here. We're back on Moving on the Mat with Dana, and tonight I'm going to be going through a little bit of an active yoga routine. So mostly standing, but not exclusively standing. But we're going to just start again with a little bit of side bending. So just warming up again like we always do. Opening the side ribs, lengthening through the side, reach out and breathe in. Then exhale to the other side. We'll do one more set each side. So just again, take a deep breath in, arms wide. Breathe out, lengthen overhead, stretch out. Breathe in wide. And to the other side, lengthen it out. Reach the side wall, open that side rib, and come back to center. Okay, let's bring one arm across the chest for a bicep, back, shoulder stretch, and just hugging the arm close, pulling it in, stretching it all out. Deep breath in and out, and that same arm's coming around the back. So we're going to just hold that hand to the mid-back area. And then, well, the arms on one side, the head and the other hand on the other side, just opening up that side neck shoulder area. Deep breath in and out. Turn to center. Let's try the other side. Arm comes across again. Hug it in. Bicep, shoulder stretch, back stretch. Get right into there. And then again, just bring the hand around the back, ear to the side. Again, opening up the head, neck, shoulders. Deep breath in and out. Just lengthen it out. And then roll the shoulders out just a couple times again. Still loosening things up. Relax and release. Then the other way. And we're going to do one or two more arm stretches here. So back to arm across the chest, hugging it in. And then reach to each shoulder. And wrapping into eagle arms. And again, just opening through the back and shoulders. Deep breath in and out. And again, sweep around the back. Open the chest, open the shoulders. Let's do a little fold forward, getting to the hamstrings as well. Sink into it, open the chest, lengthen it out, breathe in and out. Roll it back up. Let's do the other side. Arm comes across again. Reach to each shoulder. Then open through back and shoulders. Deep breath in and out. Relax and breathe. And one more time, sweeping around, opening the shoulders and chest, folding forward. Sink forward. Hamstring stretch out. Lengthen it out. Come back up. Okay. And then we're going to take it to one leg and just bring the opposite leg up for dancer pose. So again, this is a hip stretch, hip opener, small back bend. We're lifting and lengthening. We're breathing in and out. And just open the chest, open the hips, lengthen your spine, lengthen that leg back. Deep breath in and out. And then we're going to release that back leg and step it forward. And we're coming into first warrior. So again, really ground and sink here. Feel the feet on the floor, bending that front knee, sinking through the back heel, extending the arms up, and just sort of lengthen it out. And then we're going to open wide to the back leg. So again, sinking into that front knee, open the shoulders, open the chest. So looking to the back wall and the front. And then reverse warrior, lift that front arm up, lengthen it out. Come back out long and wide, back into warrior 2. Side angle pose. Elbow comes on top of the knee. Other arm's going to reach up. We're lengthening up. We're opening chest, back, shoulders. That extended hand's going to come down behind the back. So just like this. Open the shoulders and chest. If you want to try that balanced side angle pose, it's challenging, but you can take that front arm, slide it down and around, and then try to touch those fingers behind the back and hip area. So just see if you can meet those fingers together. Open the shoulders and chest. Deep breath in and out. Big stretch out. Release and lengthen up. So we're in full triangle here. One hand to the shin or the ground, one to the ceiling or sky. Opening chest and back. Deep breath in and out. Let's take that extended hand down to your mat. Down to the front mat. Drop the back leg slowly down to the mat as well. Walk your toes forward just a little bit. Okay, so we're sinking forward, getting a little hip stretch. And then we're going to extend those arms up. Crescent moon arms. We're opening hips, we're opening chest, we're lengthening the spine, we're lengthening it back. Deep breath in and out. Return hands back to the ground. We're going to step into the back toe and into downward facing dog. And just take a minute in down dog. Walk it out. Stretch out those legs. Lengthen your spine. And again, take a minute here to really get a good stretch. Deep breathing. And then slowly Walk your hands forward to the front of the mat or in the plank just for a few seconds and lowering that lower body, opening through chest and back, lengthening spine, opening hips. We're back into cobra. Sink and lengthen, open the hips up, roll it back, sink back, child pose, relax, deep breath in and out. And then back into your toes. When you're ready, sink and lengthen back, bend the knees just a little, and hop to the center of the mat. Breathe the arms up. We're in, back into the first warrior. Okay, so now I'm going to do the opposite leg. So back into dancer, back into a balance, and a hip stretch, hip opener, spine lengthener. Holding here in dancer pose. Just take a few more seconds here. Deep breath in and out. Nice and long, big stretch. Okay, when you're ready, releasing that back leg, step it forward, and we're coming back into warrior one. So arms extending, but shoulders relax. Round through the feet, opening arms wide to warrior two. Sink into that front knee, open arms wide, look to the back wall, look behind the back hand, look back to the front. Reverse warrior, reach up, lengthen up, stretch up, reach back, come back, long and wide. We're going into side angle pose. Elbow comes on top of the knee, opposite arms reaching up. Just hold for a breath or two, and then we're going to try that balance side angle pose. So again, just do as much of this as you can or you want. Extended hand's going to come down to rest on the lower back. Okay, and again, if you can slide this front arm around the thigh, under the thigh, and just reaching fingertips together behind the back, opening chest back, shoulders. See if you can touch those fingertips. Maybe, maybe not. Look up, open the shoulder blade up, breathe in and out. Release and lengthen back to full triangle again. So extending one hand up and one hand to the ground. Deep breath in and out. We're going to take that arm all the way down to the floor again and gently bring that back leg down to the ground. Okay, walk the toes up just a little bit. Okay, and then extend arms up, open the hips, open the chest. Crescent Moon Lunge, lengthen it back, deep breath in and out. And return hands to the ground, come to the back toe, step back to downward facing dog. And again, take a minute to stretch out in down dog, lengthening the arms, lengthening the back of the waist, relaxing head, neck, shoulders. Walk it out a little if you want. Feel that full body stretch, deep breathing. And then again, we're going to slowly walk hands forward, shift your weight forward into the plank, hold for a few seconds, dropping that lower body, opening chest, back, shoulders, lengthening spine up, push up and lengthen up. Deep breath in and out, roll and sink back to child pose, relax. Deep breathing back into downward dog. And then bend the knees, hop forward, let's breathe in, arms up. Coming back up, hold it here, and we're going to come into tree pose. So balancing in the tree, on one side, and then arms out, and hands together. Return down, switch to the opposite leg, back into tree pose. Again, balancing it out, lengthening up, so second balance, deep breath in and out. Turn down. Okay, we're finishing off with a few more balances. So grounding to one leg. We're going to wrap the leg around. So whatever leg's on the ground, the opposite arm comes across, hugging it in, back into those eagle arms, just holding an eagle. Deep breath in and out. We're going to fly out. So breathe in and out. Release out. Lengthen your spine out. Reach out. Balance out. Hold steady. Turn down. Okay. Let's try the opposite leg. Wrapping again to eagle. One leg grounding. The other arm coming across. Wrapping it out. Open through back and shoulders. Deep breath in and out. When you're ready, fly out, lengthen out, reach out. Take it long, hold it steady, come down gently. Back to the ground. And we'll sink right down to Malasana, a little hip opener. Stretching out the knees, ankles, and hips here. We're coming to the ground gently and slowly and come into sitting for a few seconds of grounded sitting stretches. Okay, so just take them into bound angle pose. Knees drop, hips open, spine lengthening, deep breathing.